Church, Kiamco. New York City. It's great to be here. Wow, it's great to be in a basement not wearing a fucking mask. I'm not comfortable. There's a lot of mouths. I'm seeing a lot of raw mouths. I'm not ready for this kind of commitment. It's great to be here. I got the last pre-pandemic show I did. I was in Indiana. I walked into the comedy club carrying Chinese takeout. They took my food and they tipped me. Like, why did you just say hi-ya? I would have felt safer. Wow. Yeah. Oh, last month I shot my first dramatic television role. I was cast in the role as a Filipino nurse. Yeah. Hollywood said, hi-ya! But I was like, how much is it? I'm like, hi-ya! I'm like all excited. I'm gonna call my parents, I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna be a nurse. I mean, on TV, but I'm gonna be a nurse. My mom's like, oh, so you're going to be on TV and you're going to pretend to be a nurse? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you couldn't pretend to be a doctor? Which is why I'm here begging white people to love me. I didn't understand. I grew up with a lot of pressure. You know, I'm in 3rd grade. I came home with an A-, and my dad just beat me. I mean, well, to be totally honest, he took away my sewing machine. But it felt like he was beating me. But before he even get a tear out, he's like, wait, I'll give you something to cry about. And he did. He threw my bedazzler. Let's explain. A bedazzler is this tool that puts like sparkly gems on your outfit. It's like an Instagram filter, but for your life. Or if you're old school, the bedazzler turned all my shirts into a lisp. It's like a musical you can wear. I know, on the road, this is New York, so people understand what this brown is, right? Like on the road, they're like, I don't know, it's like an Asian or gay. Right, but he's like, oh, this guy's Asian. He's totally yeah, but so here's the thing. So I have to explain. Oi is an expression from the Philippines. It has different meanings depending on how you enunciate. It could be like, oi, which means look out, or oi, which means beautiful, or oi, boys don't wear mascara. So I was 14 years old when I came out to my Filipino Catholic parents. I looked at my dad, I realized I finally giving him something to cry about. And he's like, hey Charles, there are people out there who will say crazy things. Do not listen to them. Listen to me. And he hugs me. And he whispers in my ear, we will find a cure. That's how a Catholic dad says I love you. Right? His love language is shame. Right? And he's like, so he just looks at me, he's like, stop singing, stop dancing, and stop sewing. And stop doing that thing you do. And I'm like, what thing? He's like, you know, that thing you do. And I was like, oh, it means, It was okay, I pulled a muscle. I like literally sprayed my rainbow. To like straighten it out, like, what is that? NASCAR. Or bitches. Sorry, women with opinions that oppose mine. Oh, God. And then my dad's like, join the football team. I'm like, the football team? Hello, that's not a cure, that's foreplay. Oh, come on, you make a touchdown, you dance together. You spank each other. You shower together, and you were matching shoulder pads and leg days, bitch. And if you win the Super Bowl, you get a ring. You put a ring on it. That's not a cure, that's gay marriage. Thank you. Who's the homo now? Gainesville. You guys look like the gateway to anal. With consent. Yes means yes. I can give it up for Gainesville. I was going to give you a theater chomp, but your mouths look full. Okay. That was a hug. Okay. Yeah, we're all going to be looking after each other. Great. Anyway, so my aunt was visiting from the Philippines just actually a few weeks ago. I haven't seen my aunt since I was like, that gay. And I wanted to come out to her. Oh, it's a time delay. But I'm gonna cancel myself. I know. But I haven't seen her, so I wanted to come out to her. But before I could even tell her, she's like, "Oh, I already know." Like, you already know. She's like, "Yes, but your uncle was asking. Are you sure that Richard is bokla?" Because in the Philippines, the word for gay is bokla. Not to be confused with baklava. I mean, they're similar. They're both sweet. You're always surprised how many nuts are shoved in them. I had to look at games though. Sorry. But it's great. It's great. So she's trying to explain to my uncle, there's a cultural difference. Like, because my uncle's like, but Richard does not act bakla. Right? Because in the Philippines, if you're gay, if you're bakla, the cultural expectation is like, you have to be on fire 24/7 so they can tell where all the gay people are. Right? So it's like, she's trying to explain to my uncle, it's like the opposite of our military policy. It's like, no. It's like, don't make us ask, make sure we can tell. Right? So she's trying to tell my uncle, like, no. See, Richard is American bakla. It's different. See, Filipino bakla, they try to act like Cher, or J-Lo, or SpongeBob. But American bakla is different. They try to act like Tom Cruise, or John Travolta, or Hillary Clinton. So I pick her up at Newark Airport, and because I'm a good nephew, she's like, I want to go to the mall. I'm like, you want to go to the mall? It's your first day in America. She's like, I went, why? She's like, because I want to see what everyone back home has been sewing. Oh, okay, so you fucking drew your cotton, you drilled the oil, and you made petroleum-based polyester, knit it, wove it? This is an Etsy website? Come on. Show me the label, 100% privilege. That was like a double turducken woke joke. Tapped out with chain. Fine, so I take her to the mall, right? They open the door, I open the doors, and she sees the security guard, right? She's like, she runs over, she's like, "Oi, Richard, we have to find juicy penis, come." She runs over to the security guard, she's like, "Excuse me, officer. My nephew and I are looking for juicy penis. It's very big in America." I'm like, "Auntie, it's pronounced JC Pennies." Right, Gainesville? You guys, this table had to tap out. There was just like, I can't make eye contact with this table now. So I'll leave it this. I've been on a diet for the last 14 years. I've been vegan. Oh, really? Wow, okay, we're fucking after this. No, because the rest of like I said, it's easier to be openly gay than openly vegan. This whole room tapped out. They're like, bro, like this table is like, no, bro, we don't care what you do in the privacy of your bedroom. If you're in public, if you make that bagel and cheeseburger, you're a faggot. Fist bump. Okay. No, but it's true. I'll clarify, because there might be one person that doesn't know. Vegan is when you don't eat any meat. There's no meat, no cheese, no eggs, no dairy, no joy. Right? It's just vegetables and despair. But I'm not like an activist. I'm not going to run into McDonald's and tackle people and force feed them kale. Right? I'm just doing it for health reasons. I'm the only person in my immediate family who's not on medication for heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure. Like, you shake my family tree, Lipitor falls out. Now, if you don't know what Lipitor is, just ask your doctor if Lipitor is right for you. But at the beginning of the pandemic, on top of being vegan, I decided, you know what, I'll give up sugar and flour. Yeah, much more dramatic. Right? In the first 2 weeks, 0 sugar, 0 flour, I lost over 47 friends. I'm Rich Kiamco, thank you so much.